Hello, today is May 17th. My name is Ryan Radell. I live in New York City. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I am married and I am gay, and I am married to probably the best human being on earth, and he makes me so happy. Currently busy, so this is pre-recorded because it's cold and rainy and gross in New York City today, and I am legit freezing. I'm also babysitting this little guy today. Isn't he adorable? Anyway, so today's video, so today at church, as you can tell, today is not Sunday, but it's Friday. Anyway, but this past Sunday at church, on the 12th, was a very interesting Sunday. I'm exhausted, one, but two is that it's the first Sunday since so it's my second Sunday at my ward since the policy reversal. And I was actually talking to some people about the policy reversal, and I kind of had this moment of like, what does this actually mean? So I don't know how many other people are following like Charlie Bird and affirmation and talking about what does the policy actually mean. So I was talking to a member of my bishopric today about that as well. And if you're not a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, bishopric is basically the highest people in your congregation, like the leadership of your congregation, about what does this policy actually mean. And he was telling me that both his father and his father-in-law are both stake presidents, which are the next highest positions you can hold in the church. And so anyway, he was telling me, he's like, I don't know what this policy means. Because my thing is like, does this mean I can have a calling? Does this mean I can have home teachers? Does this mean that I can be a home teacher? Can I give talks? Can I give prayers? Can I take the sacrament? What does it mean that I can do? What are the ramifications, and what does this open up for the things that I am and am not allowed to do in the church? And it's in a time now where we're like looking at, what does this actually mean? How does this affect? And I read the comments that people write on these videos, and I get that some people are like, well, we're just waiting for Oakes to become president again so that he can correct this situation and like get rid of the gays again. And I get that. I get that some people believe that and some people want that to happen. But I also think about the inclusion factor of like the church is trying to be more inclusive, and what does it mean with this new policy about missionary work, and what does this mean about inclusion of families, and how do we talk about certain issues like dating and marriage, and how do we talk about missions for people who are LGBTQ? How do we talk about mixed orientation marriages? I feel like there's a lot of things that are not being addressed, and I don't know if I can make it clear enough. Like, I feel like this is going to take a long time to talk about these issues, and I just want people to be having dialogues amongst their friends and family about how do we as LDS people feel about these things, because it comes down to us as the membership of the church to decide how we address these issues. Leadership from the top will say, this is how we feel, but it comes down to how do we act? Because they can say whatever they want. They are just men who are called of God. But again, men make mistakes. Men are allowed to make mistakes. Your testimony should not be affected by human beings unless you are looking for a way out, and then you have found one. But I strongly encourage anyone to like start looking at the issues, like how does this affect primary? How does this affect young women? How does this affect elders quorum and Relief Society? There's a lot of questions, and how do we include a Christ-centered lifestyle and talk about these issues at church? I mean, there's a lot to unpack here, and I don't think the church has given much guideline yet, so it comes down to us to figure these things out.